Okay, we made it. Let's see. Damn, son. Arnie's not playing around today, boys. Let's go without the vertical stream today. Yeah, let's go without. What's up, guys? I'm kind of all out of sorts right now. I have stuff all over the place. Phones, games, computer stuff. Let me get this out of here. Get all this garbage out of my face. Okay, let's see. Yo, Arnie, my guy, what's up, dude? How you doing? Thank you for making it. I know it's a late one for you. I always appreciate it, Arnie. Don't worry, if you fall asleep, I completely understand. All right, chat's working? How we doing? Oh, I'm off center? Oh, the camera's a little messed. That's whatever we'll have to do. So my hair is wet. Okay. I made it. I have a wet spot here on my shirt. I just took a shower. What's up, Arnie? Yo, cowboy. What's going on, guys? How was your Tuesday evening? Everything good? Camera, audio? Just let me know. I was in a mad rush to get home. I was trying to get out of work on time. Got to go home, get the kids ready for bed, brush their teeth, have some dinner, take a shower, set up the stream, make a thumbnail. It's like, oh my gosh. So I get home at 8, so I have an hour to do all those things. It's tough, dude. I got a new computer and I've been working on setting it up. It's a laptop. Oh, what kind of laptop did you get? And I see a plethora of questions at the top here. So we're going to have to tackle those at one point or another. Oh, you play Counter-Strike, Arnie? I'm trash at Counter-Strike, bro. How come the music won't keep repeating? Enable shuffle. Come on now, what is this? Oh, I'll figure it out. Yo, cowboy, my guy. How you doing? You see the clip of the clip I posted today was the push-up one. Oh, shit. I was watching it back and I was like, oh, it's so embarrassing. I'm talking all this good shit about fitness, self-improvement. And then it's like, oh, how many push-ups can you do? Well, when push comes to shove and you get called out, then you know who's a fraud. So hopefully, what was it, 22 or 23? Hopefully that was a respectable amount of push-ups, but that was funny. You saw good stuff? And thank you as always, Cowboy, for the super chats, man. I always appreciate your kindness, my friend. Thank you for funding the stream. This stream is brought to you by Cowboy. Our boy. Okay, so today I've been all over the place. Let's hang out over here. So I had a crazy day at work. It was just one of those chaotic days, and I was thinking, you know what? Maybe I should just, I can miss a stream one time. There's just too much going on all at the same time. Work was busy, life was busy, kids, everything. But I'm like, nah, that's a weak move. And so I always recognize whenever there's these moments of weakness in my life, when my brain is trying to push me to take the path of least resistance. And it gives you this false sense of security. And it's almost as if it's like, oh, Derek, you stream all the time. You make all these YouTube videos. You deserve a day off. You don't have to stream on a Tuesday night. Everyone will understand. And then it's so easy to give into that, right? And so today I had those thoughts, I had those demons. I was kind of being a little lackadaisical, a little complacency while I was trying to get out of work to get home. Because usually when I'm done work, I'm running out of the building. I'm like sprinting to my car through the parking lot. I'm Google mapping the fastest route home just to save a couple of minutes, because that's how tight my time window is. Because like I said, let's say I finish work at 7:15. Takes like 45 minutes to drive home. Get home, it's 8 o'clock. Right? Okay, so it's 8. Kids got to brush their teeth. They need milk. They got to get their pajamas. Once all that's done, I got to eat some dinner, take a shower. Then we got to make a thumbnail and all this stuff. So I was like, dude, holy. So I was a little irritated today, but I guess the main idea why I'm ranting is that there are these moments that I have when it's easy to succumb to weakness. And I try to fight those moments as hard as possible, because if you keep doing that, you become better at saying no to temptation and giving in to weakness. And so today was one of those days for me, right? And so I feel pretty good right now that we made it to this stream, except for I got this wet spot here. Now I just need the music to loop somehow. Repeat once, disable repeat. Repeat once. Okay, whatever. Let's just see what happens. Hopefully it doesn't just keep repeating. Okay, so let's get to some questions. So Arnie's laptop, Lenovo, 16 gigabytes of RAM, fast for gaming. I'm pretty good at deathmatch and Counter-Strike. It's one where you wake up as soon as you die. Better with the M16 than the AK. I love supporting good people. Appreciate you, my friend. I appreciate you, Cowboy. The other thing too is I learn a lot about myself in these streams, because I have all these core principles and beliefs and ideas that I think I believe in, but you can talk all day and you can say, what the fuck was that? Was that my phone? God damn it. Like, you can say all the right things, but it's your actions which really truly dictates your authenticity, right? And so me live streaming 3 times a week, there's no way I can hide, right? I say I do all this self-improvement stuff. I say I read all these books. I say I do all these things. And if I was lying, then you guys would quickly see that, right? My ideas would crumble. My arguments wouldn't be well thought out. My ideas would be poor. And so I've learned a lot about myself when it comes to the stream, and just also holding myself accountable to you guys. And it's made me a better person. And so, and it's not just self-improvement too, right? But why isn't this music? This is it's annoying, bro. How come it's not just like auto playing? Well, we'll see. We can do an hour instead of 2. I'm okay once I get going. So once I get going, I should be all right. But we'll see. Yo, hey, you night streaming ass. Oh my gosh. Sorry, guys. Okay, I swear, one day, when all of this stuff works out and the day job can go away, hopefully, and my business can thrive, we could have the streams at a much better time. Because look, I don't, if I'm being honest, I don't like streaming at 9 o'clock. If I'm being perfectly honest. Because this could be time that I could be watching a show with Tina, or, we could be doing something, we could be hanging out. And so it's not just me having to make sacrifices. It's also, Tina has to sacrifice as well, too, right? And it's because there's no other time. Like, I'm up at 7, I'm with the kids from 7 until 2, go to work at 2, come home at 8, do all that stuff, 9, and here we are. So there's just no options for me. And so I'm making sacrifices as best I can, but ideally, man, if I could just be a little bit more successful, I guess you could say, I would love to stream 6 or 7, after the 9 to 5, or maybe before dinner, something like that. But don't worry, guys, it's coming. It's coming. The business is slowly getting there, and hopefully we'll have some much better times. What's up? What's up, Ken? Oh boy, how you doing? One day, you mean one night? Yo, Amadita, what's up? Oh, he went for a walk. Okay, so we're having let's see if this does anything. We're having some issues with the music. We'll figure it out. You never need to excuse yourself to us, Derek. Only stream if you feel it. Feel free to cancel a stream whenever you see fit. As long as you hold the Sunday. Yeah, see, this is a thing though, all right? There's something about human beings and building consistency, which becomes a habit, which eventually becomes discipline. And so I know how I am with so many things in my life. I am the most successful and consistent when I stay to a really strict schedule. And what you'll realize is that you can always make it work. It's just like, let's say money is tight. Like, let's say one of you guys, you're struggling financially, it's kind of hard getting by. You don't have enough money to maybe pay your car insurance or your rent or some bills that are coming in. Okay, fine. But you'll quickly find out that human beings are great at adapting. And all of a sudden, you'll start making sacrifices. You'll stop going to Starbucks. You'll brew your coffee at home. Maybe you won't drive as crazy and you won't hit the gas as hard and accelerate like a wild man all the time, and you'll save a little bit on fuel. Maybe you'll take the way to work that's more fuel efficient. Or maybe you'll say no to that outing at the bar. You won't get an extra hamburger with your lunch. You know what I mean? It's when you go through adversity, human beings are just amazing creatures at adaptation. And so I always tell myself, pick a schedule, right? Pick a schedule. Stream 3 days a week. And when I say something, I mean it. Like, I don't just half-ass say things. I everything that I say on this stream, I mean it. And I'm not always going to be right. And it's not always going to work out. And I'm okay with that. As long as I am just being honest, I'm being authentic, I'm just going to give you guys my best effort. Because for so many of you, it's 1 a.m. for Arnie, 1:15, right? And so if you guys are willing to sacrifice, late nights or sleep just to show up to the stream, then I better be damned be willing to do the same, right? And so I take it incredibly seriously. And the reason for this is that once I got accustomed to this 3-day-a-week schedule, it's almost like clockwork now. It's like, oh, it's Tuesday, it's stream night, right? And you find a way to make things work. I always find a way. But the second I give in and start making too many excuses, then that discipline that I build up, it starts to have cracks in the foundation, right? And so I know what Arnie is saying. And so, of course, something might come up and I'll have to cancel, no problem. But if it's in the realm of my control, I will always try my best to show up, because that's half the battle in life, right? Showing up is everything. So we'll have a good stream. It's just this this music is pissing me off. It's only playing one song at a time. I don't know why. but we'll see. Let's see some questions. Next Psychedelic Sunday, try some Lemon Tech. Yeah, I got to figure out when the next Psychedelic Sunday is. I spent a little too much money on sports cards today. Yo, what did you buy, cowboy? Lemon teching is definitely worth it. Just a little extra work, and you drink it like, oh yeah, man. I've watched a couple videos on how to do it. I remember we've talked about it numerous times. I just got to get into it. Makes it taste less like ass. That's why, man, for me, raisin bread. Put the mushrooms in the middle of some raisin bread. Good to go. Oh, limiting your spending, trying to build that bank? Big shout out to the top dog, Red. Yo, you bought an autographed Dustin Poirier and a handful of other cards. Is it graded? Is it PSA graded? Or Beckett or whatever? Or is it raw? Okay, so one thing that I haven't really talked about much, but I started doing some work with we'll just say a card company. That's the best way to describe it. And hopefully it leads to some long-term opportunities, which I'm super excited about. So that's another thing that's on my plate. I posted in the Discord a Instagram video that I made at the Toronto card show this past weekend, which was absolutely insane. There's so many people just buying sports cards, hockey cards, buying, selling, trading. It was pretty nuts. But damn, that's wild, dude. Oh, not graded? Yo, if the condition's looking good, man, submit it. Submit it to PSA. It's gonna double the value of the card. That's what we did with all my Pokemon cards. So we sent them all into PSA, got them graded, and they did pretty good. Sold them on eBay, you know? Okay, so I got to get to some of these questions Arnie posted. Oh, what's Amadita saying? Okay, this music is really annoying. Why can't I just replay? Okay, anyways, let's see. What is something you have been told that you will never forget? Oh, this is a pretty easy answer. So I have this very distinct memory that my dad told me when I was 16. And I remember I asked him, I didn't know what to do in high school, because when you're 16, you're in grade 10, you have to start picking courses that you want to take to work towards university, right? Pick a certain program or a type of degree or profession you want to pursue. And I had no idea what I wanted to do. And my dad is a chef by trade. And so I asked him, like, oh, should I start studying culinary to be a chef like you? I don't know what to do. And then I remember he gave me this very simple piece of advice, and it's very common in the self-improvement world. He was like, do you love cooking? I'm like, no, not really. And so he's like, then don't do it. And he said, what you want to do is find a job that you love so that you'll never have to work another day in your life. And for whatever reason, those are one of the few moments of advice that my dad gave me that really like stuck in my head. And I think that's what started this whole entrepreneurial spirit that I have. I've always remembered that very vividly, that memory of my father giving it to me. Because I remember we were at a bank. We were at the bank, we were setting something up, some type of investment or saving account for me. And then we just had some conversation about money, which led to school and professions. And it's very simple, very basic advice, right? You know, do what you love and you'll never have to work another day in your life. And I've always just been chasing that dragon. I've always been pursuing that love of work. And that's why I was never successful in college or university or in corporate America. It just wasn't for me. And so that piece of advice has stuck with me my entire life. And it's been, 23 years? And I still have a very distinct memory of where we were, what he said, the context, the time of day. I think it was like a Saturday afternoon at like 2 o'clock or something like that. And just really, really good advice. Really good advice, which is, it's kind of funny because my parents didn't like the path that I took, because this is what you guys need to understand about, if you want to be an entrepreneur or pursue this entrepreneurial lane in life, this path of having your own business, being your own boss, doing your own thing, starting your own company, it's full of failure. You're literally failing all the time. All you do is fail. All there is disappointment. And then you'll have one moment where things go well. Whereas in contrast to that, when you think about, maybe getting a day job or a profession or degree, usually everything is pretty good, right? You finish school and you get a job, you go to your job, you show up, you get a paycheck. You show up, you get a paycheck. You show up, you get a paycheck. And then maybe once in a while you'll fuck up at your job, and then you'll feel bad about it. And so at your day job, it's just little wins. Everything is doing well, and then there's one bad failure, right? And so entrepreneurship is the complete opposite, where the vast majority of the time, all you're doing is just eating shit, day in and day out, just over and over and over and over. And it's horrible. Like, it just sucks. I don't know how I kept going. I had no reason to think I was ever going to be successful. I was always like, am I delusional? Like, what am I doing? Am I just like wasting my time, wasting my life, right? Streaming to 0 people. But yeah, great piece of advice from good old Mr. G. No, Mr. B. We'll say Mr. B. My dad's first name is Gerald, so I'll call him Mr. B. Yo, Kevin, what's up? Tomorrow's May 1st, gonna start meditating every day consistently again. Not gonna lie, I've kind of been living like a complete Jeffrey for the last 2 weeks of April. Not working out, eating shit. Dude, what happened? Come on, man, you gotta get on the self-improvement game. What's going on? Let's change this up. Oh man, you guys are wild in the chat. Good advice? Yeah, thanks to my dad. Also, that's another thing. I'm lucky. I had great parents growing up. I have a good relationship with my mom and my dad. And a lot of people don't have that, right? And so I was very lucky that I got that guidance at 16, because then it sort of stuck with me and it molded the future decisions that I made. Because here's the thing. We're all on this earth for a limited amount of time, right? And most parents, they want their kids to be financially secure. They want them to be successful. They want their kids to go to university because they know you'll get a job, which will have benefits, and they'll have vacation days, and that will make your parents feel safe. And it's a selfish decision to make, because I know what that is. Because me now as a parent, I don't want Tiffany to be an entrepreneur. You think I want her to go through all this bullshit of just struggling all the time, right? As a parent, that's the last thing I want my kids to do. I don't want them to suffer. But that's a selfish decision to make as a parent, right? And also, it's not all just about money, right? It should be more about happiness. Because this whole idea about, being super rich, right? Getting all the money, getting the nice car and house. The whole idea is you want all that stuff because you think it's going to make you happy, right? So you have this massive equation with all these parameters in the middle, right? College, university, degree, Fortune 500 company, salary, manager, CEO, whatever, pension and retirement fund. And then you think once you have all those variables complete, then it equals happiness. But why don't you just get happiness from day one? Like, what if you could find a job, it doesn't make as much money, but you wake up every day excited to go there? Like, isn't that more valuable? Wouldn't you prefer to live a life like that? But as a parent, it's hard to see that. Because I want to know that Tiffany is safe. I want to know she has a job, if she has vacation days, because it makes me feel comfortable, because I don't have to worry about her. But that's such a selfish decision to make, because you're just making yourself feel good instead of trying to push your own children to find happiness, right? And so this whole idea of, you know, happiness, money, materialistic gains, possessions, it's all fleeting, man. Chase what you love. Like that simple advice that my dad gave me, you know, find what you love and you'll never have to work another day in your life. Like, do you think I'm working right now? Do you think streaming is work for me? YouTube, making videos, hanging out with you guys. This is awesome. I love this. This is so much fun for me. But at 2 o'clock when I got to go in, you know, to be a courier for the day job, I'm not excited. I don't hate it, but it's not what I love, right? And so I would, if I could, make enough money to just, you know, live half comfortably, but chase my passion and do something that I just love. That's the best feeling in the entire world. Now all we need is some music. It keeps ruining the vibe. My pops is awesome. My mom is something else. I tell you. Oh, dang. Shit, dude. That's rough. My mom's a Jehovah's Witness, and ain't talked to me in almost 12 years. Yeah, one of my friends at work was a Jehovah's Witness. That's super interesting. Like, I have nothing against like those type of religious ideologies, or even, I don't know, like religious cults, I guess you could say. But man, not talking to your own kids because of something like that's crazy, dude. Give her some shrooms. Oh my god, give her some shrooms. Damn, son. Ooh, let's see what Arnie's saying. Are animals in danger from encroaching that's a funny word, encroaching humans on their habitats? To what degree are we allowed to use nature for our own ends at the expense of nature's animals? Damn. I think a vegan would be good at answering this question. My answer to this might be a little hypocritical. Are animals in danger from encroaching humans on their habitat? To what degree are we allowed to use nature for our own ends at the expense of nature's animals? Wow. That is such a moral dilemma. Because if you believe in the hierarchy of species, the food chain, it's, you know, animals provide us with so much. Like, just look at the cow, right? We got dairy, we get milk, we get steak, beef, we get so much from just cows, for example. But encroaching on their habitats though is so tough, because I don't want to sound like an asshole, right? Because I'm a meat eater. I'm not some humanitarian guy. I've never donated or helped out wildlife in my life, if I'm being honest. I rarely think about habitat and animals, if I'm being totally honest. Yeah, and you stumped me, bro. I don't think I'm the right person to be able to answer this question. I I definitely feel bad if it comes to like, animals being extinct or something. Like that's pretty rough. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's tough. Because the other thing too, there's also so many people that don't even have access to any food at all. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. You got me, Arnie. You got me on this one. I don't have a good answer for you. I eat meat because we are friggin' carnivores. That is true. See, I have a little moral dilemma too, because I've thought about this whole meat eating thing, and I have so much respect and admiration for ethical hunters. For example, this whole push towards, game meat or hunting elk, or just not contributing to factory farming, because that's what I do. If I'm being totally honest, I go to Costco, I buy those mass-produced chickens, we buy the steak, we buy the beef, we go out to Chinese restaurants, we get the duck. It's tough because I'm contributing to this factory farming of animals, which is like the strong argument that vegans have, for example, right? And I don't have a good defense. Like maybe I'm just being lazy. Maybe I don't think about it enough. Like take Joe Rogan, for example, right? He goes and he had the same moral dilemma and he hunts. I think if I could, I would love to, maybe I could buy my protein from someone who does hunt ethically and I don't have to contribute to this chaos. But yeah, the other thing too is you can't win every single battle, right? You just can't be a perfect human being. There's just too many things to do. You have to just pick your wins and losses, pick your battles. And we're just never going to be human, right? So I feel like we're going to have to take some L's. And so when it comes to the moral dilemma of meat, I guess I just have to take that L for now until I can figure out a better way to live. Yo, Karen Veer, what's up? Ever taken DMT? No, sir. Would love to try it, though. Got his ass. Got my ass, dude. It's good. It's good. I like it. Good job, Arnie. Do you ever think about what will happen with primates like apes in 200,000 years? Will they be asking for ape rights in the streets while we are trying to populate the galaxy? Yo, imagine if a different subspecies of apes go through this human evolution of how do you say that word? Neanderthal to hominids or whatever that progression is of evolution. Imagine 200,000 years from now, there's like a human version 2. But we're on like Jupiter or some shit harnessing the gas. I don't know, man. That's crazy. Oh. What makes us carnivorous? Actually, are we more omnivores? Because our omnivores eat both meat and plant matter, right? We're obviously not herbivores, but we evolved as carnivores. Damn, I'm sounding like a dumbass today, man. I don't have answers for these questions that you guys have. Jesus Christ. This shit's too hard for me. And this music is ass. Okay, the hell with this. I wonder why I wonder why I can't hit next on this song. I don't know. Let's see. How long will the masses of humanity survive without oil and gas to fill up their cars and grocery shops with food? Damn, son. Holy shit. How long will we survive without oil and gas for cars and grocery shops? So you're saying we completely eliminate all oil and gas and we go, what, full electric? Full wind? Solar? Because you wouldn't be able to support the world's population on just that energy source, right? That'd be a disaster, man. Because then what do? I just don't think it's sustainable. Obviously, a more gradual progression would work, but if all of a sudden one day you just say you cut off all fossil fuels, and then we all just instantly have to go electric, it's just... I don't think it would... it definitely wouldn't be good. It wouldn't be good, man. The human brain literally grew bigger and became smarter once we started eating meat. That's all like the protein, right? The amino acids. Oh, I was an ethical hunter. We ate what we killed, or should say harvested. See, that's a good way to live, right? You know where you're getting your food from. You guys know when you go to Costco and they have those rotisserie chickens and they're just mass producing them on that... What's that thing that spins? It's like a rotisserie, right? Yeah, I buy those all the time. Humans are omnivores. We can get energy from multiple food sources. Ooh, I did vegetarian for 3 weeks, but felt very weak. I honestly can't eat pork. Pigs are so smart, they could probably read, read better than me. Oh, shit. Oh, bro. Whoa. Whoops. Hold on. What is going on here? Sorry, one sec. This music thing is giving me a headache. I don't know what's going on. Sorry, guys. That music is ass through. Yeah, there's something. I don't know. Something's going on with my player. It won't let me hit like a next song, but whatever. Sorry, it's taken away from the stream. It would never work. Yeah, man. If it's a gradual change, then okay, maybe something could work, but... let's see. Okay. all the Harambes? All the Harambes in the chat? Okay, let's see. While we eat meat, and cooked meat enables our brains to grow larger. Oh, this is interesting. What about Impossible Burgers? So haven't those been determined as they're not healthy, right? They're basically just processed, right? Yeah, I don't know about that whole Impossible Burger stuff. But Cowboy, you tried being vegetarian though, and you had what, like low energy? Oh. See, here's my whole thing with this whole what you eat, right? it's, if you want to be vegetarian, if you want to be vegan or carnivore or keto, Atkins, whatever, we live in a free society. You should be able to do whatever you want to do. I think it just gets a little gross when you just push your ideology onto other people. And vegans are usually suspect number one when it comes to this, but there are people that follow the carnivore diet that swear against never eat plants, never eat salad. They create these toxins when you eat them and whatever. And so I feel like, just, if you want to eat meat, bro. If you want to eat factory farm meat, if you want to be a hunter, just do you. You can't change 8 billion people's eating habits. It's just not possible. It's literally not possible, right? And just because we have an abundance of options in Western countries like USA or Canada or any of the Europe, for example, it's Asia, we have options, and that doesn't mean everyone does, right? So the whole diet thing, it's tough, because I tried to have a lot of conversations with people that I disagreed with when it came to diet, because I was big into diet because of the whole self-improvement fitness stuff. But as I've aged, I've kind of slowly distanced myself from that conversation, because it doesn't feel very productive, right? Everyone is too ideologically driven when it comes to how they eat. It's like, oh, you should eat eggs, or don't eat eggs, or salmon has parasites, or what about this beef, or you should only eat broccoli, and what about nuts? And it's just too much, man. And so that whole debate it's exhausting. It's exhausting for me. I think the one thing that we could all probably agree on is eat less fast food like McDonald's, and eat less sugar and candy. Like, I think we can all agree that is good, right? So that's what I've been trying recently, just to follow that simple advice, right? Eat less highly processed foods, and just eat less sugar. And I try to stay away from the whole vegan carnivore debate and all that craziness. It's just exhausting, man, if I'm being honest. What are your thoughts on the stoned ape hypothesis? Oh, wow, this is fascinating. So I've heard about this through Rogan, right? What's that book? There's a book where he got it from. Is it the cross and the... Anyways, the idea that ingestion of psilocybin mushrooms shaped the course of our evolution and aided in the doubling of the human brain size. Yeah, this is fascinating. So I've thought about this before. And when you look into it, psilocybin, what it does, it activates neural pathways in the brain, especially the serotonin what do you call it? Like inhibitors? Because think about things like SSRIs, right? It is like a boost to serotonin, and psychedelics have a very similar effect. And so there is some strange link between psychedelic mushrooms and your brain, or the ideas you have, the creativity, the synapses firing, the connections that make... There's something there. I don't know what it is, but it's definitely there. So is it that maybe our ancestors, these humanoid apes, they were walking around in some forest and they saw some mushrooms growing on a cow patty, picked them, they happened to be psychedelic, and that started a conglomerate of fireworks and chain reactions of creativity in the brain, and that started this whole evolution process? I think that's definitely possible. Or maybe it doesn't have to be the only hypothesis. Maybe it was part of it, right? Maybe it was a multitude of things that led to our evolution, right? But yeah, the stoned ape theory is fascinating, man. It's fascinating. There's one problem though. Because I have a bias towards psychedelics, I want to believe the stoned ape theory so bad. So in my mind, I play all these mental gymnastics with myself and I try to justify why it's true or why I believe it's correct. It's because I have a personal bias there. So instead of thinking like, oh, how do I disprove it or how do I think it's stupid, automatically my brain, by default, it goes to all the possibilities of why it is possible or why it is true. So I do have a little personal like fuckery there when it comes to my thought process. But super interesting though, bro. Super, super interesting. Yeah, what's up with all the Counter-Strike? The Counter-Strike talk today. Already sponsored by CS? Man, I played, what's that game called? Valorant? I played Valorant for a little bit. I'm ass. I'm horrible at that game. I heard playing a first-person shooter game like Counter-Strike once a week can improve your cognitive ability and is actually good for the brain. Do you believe that? Okay, so I'm sure you guys know I'm very anti-video game. That's not a general statement. It's based on my own personal experience because I have a problem with video games. I can't play once a week like what Arnie's talking about. I just can't. So I have a personal belief where I am just completely against video games. But again, this is for me, well, only for me. For everyone else, I have no issue with it. Do whatever you want to do. Now, I think there is definitely a level of problem solving going on in video games, plus motor function, especially first-person shooters, the hand dexterity you have to aim. So I feel like it's like your brain is getting better at solving puzzles. Whatever that cognitive muscle is, I think that's what you're getting better at. So I don't believe this whole notion that, oh, video games are making kids stupid and making them more violent and aggressive because of guns. I played video games my whole life and I'm great at solving problems in general. And even though I don't play video games anymore, like I play board games, right? So I don't know if you guys know this. I just bought a whole bunch of board games. So I have a bunch of board games here. This was like an order I got. We got this game. What else do we get? We got some camels, right? And so usually when I play board games with my friends or family, I'm pretty good because I'm really good at thinking and solving problems. Is that because I played a lot of video games? I don't know, maybe, right? Because you're solving puzzles all the time. So I definitely think there has to be something, right? It's like any other skill. If you do it over a prolonged period of time, you're gaining some type of ability, right? Wouldn't that be logical? So I think there definitely is something there. I just don't like the counter argument of all video games are all negative. They're making kids stupid. They're making them aggressive and lazy and addicted to guns. Like for some kids, sure, but it's not this polarizing all or nothing, right? What is this? What? Oh, this is why. Because I'm not logged in. Yo, log me in, dog. Hopefully this doesn't show on stream. It'll be like a white guy. No wonder the music was all effed up. I wasn't even logged in. God. Okay, now we should be good. Get some hip hop going. Is that working? Okay, we'll hope that works. Oh man, yo, chat is lit. Louisa, what's up? I just joined. Welcome. How you doing? Welcome to the party. Yo, Tristan, what's up, dude? Why is the icon like off? Yo, technical difficulty this stream, boys. What is going on? Yo, Tristan, I watched your dumpster diving movie, or not movie, video today while I was at work. I saw the pop up and I was like, yo, what is this? It's like, holy shit. Derek, let me be vegan, damn it. Nothing wrong with that, bro. I just don't like the ideology that's attached to carnivore, vegan, keto. It's like when, if you want to do it and it works for you, great, I'm all for it. One of my best friends, his fiance, she had all kinds of horrible health issues her whole life, and she switched to a strict vegan diet and everything cleared up. And I was like, yo, that's awesome. I'm like, yo, I'm happy for you that you were able to find something that, you know, that worked for you. The only thing that rubs me the wrong way is when people think that their way of eating or their certain diet should be applicable to everyone because it's superior in some way or another. So that's the only gripe that I have with veganism, man. And the same goes for carnivore too. It's the same problem. Sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. Oh, Jesus Christ. Derek, what do you have your thermostat at right now? 20 something. Wait, what is, god damn it. Okay, hold on. Yo, I need to make a Celsius to Fahrenheit hotkey. Like 20? 70 Fahrenheit? No, wait, what's 20? 68? But that's upstairs. That's upstairs though. In the basement, it's nice and cold down here. I like it nice and cold. Cool? Cold? Why can I talk? I'm actually noticing my ego is getting bigger. Okay, hold on. My music is working. Ego is getting bigger. It's been a while since I last took mushrooms. I sometimes have these egotistical thoughts, but I catch onto it like, why the hell would I think that? Yeah, I'm in the same boat, man. I need to be humbled every once in a while. Because I have this arrogance about me where I don't know what it is. I always feel like I can do not that I can do no wrong. It's like I always feel like I can solve any problem, or I can fix any situation, or I'm always the person you want to call. Like I have like this confidence, but it's an overconfidence. It's a flaw, right? I believe almost too much in myself, and that's why I talk about sometimes. Every once in a while I have these like narcissistic tendencies, and it comes from the ego, right? It comes from the ego, and it's hard. You have to fight that, because you're never going to be always correct. You're never going to be the best person for every job. You're never always going to be the top performer in whatever field. It's just not possible, right? So the mushrooms really humble me. They really humble me because, well, you know what it's like, Afro. They show you all your bullshit, right? They show you your faults. And then I learn so much from that. I'll realize, like, man, I don't know shit, bro. Like, I don't know. When you think about the vast knowledge that the world has, I didn't fucking know nothing. But I feel you, man. I feel you. Because you know how some people, the benefit from mushrooms is it alleviates all their depressive tendencies or their anxieties. Like, I don't get those benefits. For me, it's the soul crushing benefits is what's really helpful for me. The universe is giving me hints. Yo, Tristan, you sold 7 mannequins for $420? Holy shit, that's wild. Yo, the legend, Smart Mark. Yo, my guy. Yo, Smart Mark, how you been, bro? How was life? Thanks for stopping by, man. Oh, I'm like super happy to see you. What's going on? It's time for a 5-gram dose, a real committed dose. Holy shit, yo, Smart Mark, don't play, bro. He's a vet. Damn, dude, 5Gs. Whew. I don't think I can't go past 3, especially on stream, man. Yo, I can't do it. Yeah, everyone say what's up to our boy Smart Mark. Damn, mine's at 65 degrees. Oh, so it's about the same. What's 65? So 18 and a half? Okay. Yeah, I like it to be cold. I sleep so much better when the house is cooler. Sometimes I'll sleep down here in the basement when summer gets bad. I only have 1.7 Gs left. Yo, I think I'm in the same ballpark too. Whoa, excuse me. Yeah, I'm running low too, bro. I don't know, get more? Stocked up. Yo, my guy. Yo, Adam, what's up, Adam? How you doing? Yo, it's a party tonight, boys. I like it. Ooh, I've been looking into some IT programs, but man, 15 months seems like forever. That's not that bad, though. 15 months? That's a year and a quarter, right? Some IT programs. Is this something you really want to get into, Cowboy? Actually, though, it depends, though. Is that 15 months of full-time? Like a full-time workload? Because if you got to study while you're also working, that's tough, man. I might just go with 1.7 Lemon Tech and add a joint that will send me into my own head. Oh, I gotta join you, my friend. Yo, when's the next Psychedelic Sunday, boys? When's the next one? I need to be humbled. It's good for my soul. But I love that there's no craving or addiction with any of this stuff. Like, when was the last Psychedelic Sunday? A couple weeks ago? I have zero cravings, zero urges, like there's nothing. I get the benefit and then I'm gone. Go on with life. Let's see, the last Psychedelic Sunday was 3 weeks ago. Okay, so approaching a month. But that one was only 1.1 G, I think. It was very subtle. It was just for fun. Big shout out to the Day One Forest. Yo! Shout out to Forrest, if you're watching, Forrest. We miss you. Yeah, Blurta, she is another one in a like Eastern European time zone. So when we're streaming, it's super late for her. But she's usually pretty nocturnal. But yeah, she's around. She's around. Derek munching off stream. That's why he's low. Yo, you calling me out, bro? Yo, don't call me out. Oh, shit. Oh, no. They gave us a new non-Amanita mushroom emoji. Yo, why does it... See, when I do this thing, that thing, I hate that it comes up emoji colon mushroom, like it spells it out. It won't show the stupid emoji. I still gotta fix that. Bum, bum, bum. 4 days a week in the evening. I'm just tired of doing manual trade work. Oh, dude. Okay, well, here's the one good thing, Cowboy. I'm in the same position as you. I'm manual laborer lifting heavy ass shit all the time. Driving around lifting heavy shit. You don't want to do that your whole life, right? And so at least you get to the point where you're looking, because that is the hardest part. So many people just get complacent and they just get too comfortable and they just stay where they are and they just accept mediocrity and they're okay with just being miserable. And I don't think you should never settle for that. I feel like you should always just look for better, try something new. Again, this whole idea of find some type of work that you love to do, right? It just makes life so much more fulfilling. But again, in order to do that, in order to get there, you have to make sacrifices. And that's the hardest part. It's so hard for people to do that because you have to go against the grain. You have to do what isn't comfortable. You have to try something new. You have to work harder than you're used to. You have to, again, maybe study at night. So I know it's hard, but if you really want to make that change, you have to take some kind of action. You just have to accept that you're going to be uncomfortable, right? And you just have to do it. And I always have this quote that I don't know where I thought of it, but I always tell myself it. I used to have it at the outro of all my videos. It was that 1 year from now, you're going to be thankful you started today. And I constantly remind myself about that all the time. Whenever I have a gig or an opportunity coming up related to videography or social media or streaming or any type of creative work like that, there is this self-doubt that creeps in because it's going to be hard. It's going to be something new. It's going to be challenging. I might mess up. I'm not a master at it. And sometimes I don't want to do it. But again, I always tell myself, move towards the discomfort, right? Because that's what will improve your life. Because that's a whole idea centered around self-improvement, right? And so again, 1 year from now, you're going to be thankful you started today. And really take that to heart. If you're serious about getting away from your current job, right? Get into the 15-month course. Make that sacrifice, right? So that the Cowboy of 2025 in August is going to be so thankful that you started today or started tomorrow in May 1st, 2024. And that's the key, man. That is the biggest and most difficult decision for human beings to make, is doing what's uncomfortable, taking the path of most resistance, making a change, because there's no guarantee that it's going to work out. And that's scary. It's hard to admit, but it's scary, man. Whenever you make a change, there's no guarantee that the IT course will lead to a job or a more fulfilling line of work. But if you never try, you never know. Right? And if you do that, or if you don't do that and you don't try, then you just have to accept your current situation, right? And I never want to accept mediocrity. It's just I wasted too many years of my life like this. I'm gonna be 40 this year, bro. I'm still gutting it out as best I can because I'm paying for all the poor decisions that I made when I was 20. All those bad decisions of taking the path of least resistance, choosing comfort all the time, being lazy, procrastinating all the time, because I made all those bad choices early in my life. They all came back to haunt me now in my late 30s when I wish I could be doing something else. But again, that's all on me, right? That's all my doing. So again, your future self will be so thankful and grateful if you make those sacrifices today. So just gotta do it, my friend. Oh, what is this song? I don't like it. I gave my brother 2 grams. Oh shit. I gave my brother 2 grams 2 days ago. He got scared when they kicked in, then made No, he made himself puke? Oh, dude. Jesus. He got scared? Did he stick his fingers down his throat? Oh. Oh, shit. Dude, that's pretty funny, man. God. He made himself puke. Wow. Oh. I guess he really didn't like the increased anxiety, I guess. I think Forrest is outside of the bushes. Wait, what time is it for her right now? So it is 4 a.m. for Forrest. Hopefully she's sleeping. Hopefully she's getting a good night's sleep. I want to. Okay, now that we have the music working properly, let's get some chill vibes going on here. Let's see. There we go. That'll be a bit better. You got a dumpster dive. Oh man, I was watching your video, bro. I was like, holy shit, what is going on? That's not for me. It's super interesting though to watch. I was like, holy shit. It's like you're digging for treasure. By the time they kick in, puking won't save you. Oh, that's fascinating. I've never yacked on mushrooms. I've never thrown up. Have I? Have I ever puked after taking mushrooms? I don't think so. I think it's because I always take a bunch of ginger beforehand. It usually settles my stomach. Yeah, I've never puked, bro. I just realized that. I've never had a time when I had to vomit. Going to jump off? Yo, Ken, have a good night, my friend. Appreciate you as always. 10K subs coming? Maybe. How many subs we got? There was one bad habit I used to have. I would check my YouTube analytics non-stop. I'd always be in there refreshing, just looking every time I gained a subscriber, and I've been able to get rid of that bad habit, fortunately. So we have 9,300 subs. Okay, so it's slowly getting there. The thing that sucks is live streaming. It's hard to, I guess, grow, because since we have these 2-hour live streams, the average view duration is pretty bad because people will click, and to get 50% average view duration, they got to watch what, like an hour? So it's tough, man. So all my streams have like horrible retention rate. So it's hard to be successful. But this is the most fun for me. We'll throw a hell of a ball when we hit 10K. Yo, it'll be an epic psychedelic Sunday party when we hit 10K. The 5K one was nuts, dude. When I ate the toast, yo, that shit was wild. A bunch of my friends at work watched it. They're like, yo, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Eating some rainbow toast? Oh. That's why I'm glad I joined the army before university. Taught me a lot about discipline. Oh, that's fascinating. That's super cool. Was the military a requirement? Is it like a South Korea thing where you have to go legally? Or is it something you signed up for? I've been very close to puking when I took 2 grams after fasting all day. Fought to hold it in for 15 minutes. Felt it in my throat. Started. Oh, damn. Started sweating profusely. Oh shit. Oh, that sounds awful, man. Yeah, if you took it on an empty stomach. Shit. Actually, I've taken shrooms on an empty stomach many times, though. It hasn't bothered me. I actually enjoy it on an empty stomach. It's like the most potent, I feel like. Yo, Simon, what's up, Simon? How you doing, bro? Shrooms will be ready in about a month. Holy, yo, you guys are wild. I never ever wanted to puke, but don't get me wrong, 8 G's at once made me... Yo, Smart Mark, my guy, I don't know how you get to those levels. It's so crazy. I know you have like a different tolerance threshold than us mortals. But holy shit, 8 grams? Oh my god. Dude, I'm too scared to even venture into 6. No, not even. I haven't even done 5.5. I've only gone up to 5, and that's it. That's craziness. 8 G's. Oh my god. Oh, it's terrifying thinking about it. Derek, would it be considered senior abuse to talk smack about Joe Biden if he weren't the leader of the free world? And would you trust him with the nuclear football? Wow. Would it be considered senior abuse? Damn, is that a thing? Senior abuse? Sorry, excuse me. Yeah, so this whole Joe Biden thing is interesting. I have been following the US election this year pretty closely. I'm moderately interested in politics, even though I don't have a team. Like, I'm neither red or blue, left or right, conservative or liberal. I'm neither. I'm pretty moderate. I'm somewhere in the middle, and then I'll lean depending on issue. But man, the approval rating of Joe Biden is so bad, and the vast majority of it is because of his age and his declining cognitive ability. When you have a bunch of highlight reels and montages of you slurring your words and not being able to speak, shit, man, I feel kind of bad for the guy. Like, I wish the Democrats pick someone else, man. Like, don't you have someone else better to go up at bat? Like, you could have picked like the most generic Democratic dude, copy and paste some whatever senator. I feel like he'd probably do better. But yeah, I don't know. His age is interesting. But trusting him with the nuclear football, I think there's multiple people in the chain of command for that, right? Or at least I would hope so. But yeah, I'm super interested to see what happens in November. Even though it has nothing to do with me. Like, this doesn't affect me at all, because I'm not even American, right? But I like enjoying the shit show. And then we have our election next year, 2025. So that would be cool. But no one cares about Canada. So never ever want to puke, but don't get me wrong, 8 G's at once made me scared. It's semi-required. Oh, it's semi-required. If you really have no motivation, they won't let you in. Oh, for the army. Oh, that's cool. No way. I did 14 grams last year. It was interesting, but I won't ever do that again. 5 to 6 is a perfect amount for 14? Holy shit. How does that... How do you even get all of that down? Because that'd be like 3 handfuls. I'm looking at my hands as if I could measure mushrooms. Damn, dude, that's wild. You guys are way above my level. Still have my craziest trip. Was only 1 gram and smoked some hash. Holy shit, wildest ever. Damn, son. I forgot I was in the room. I was somewhere else completely. God, you had like a lost sense of self. Man, you guys talking me into another psychedelic Sunday. As an American, I don't want either. Makes me sad. Yeah, see, this is a thing. If the Democrats, like I said, pick some generic left-wing, copy and paste, business as usual politician and threw him up against Trump, they would probably win. And if the conservatives did the same, if they took some basic right-wing, run-of-the-mill, super conservative family politician guy and ran him against Biden, he'd probably win too. But both of these parties, these idiots, they literally picked the 2 worst people again. I'm like, whatever you want to say about Trump, hate him, love him, whatever, but he's also going through all this legal stuff at the same time, right? He has all these like litigation cases going on. He's in court. I'm so confused. What's going on? And then Biden's son, Hunter, is a wild man. And I don't know, man. I feel like there's so many people that we're standing here and thinking to ourselves, these are the 2 best guys, this shit again? But this is why I love it. I love watching this shit show. I'm just like, I have no idea. Like, if I was American, I don't know, how would I vote? RFK, I guess? Jill Stein or whatever, go independent? But then you're voting for nothing. Because then, what do you call it? A throwaway vote, right? I don't know, man. It's fascinating. I don't want to think about what Biden will be like in an... Oh, yeah, that's a good point, too. Because if he's struggling now, what's he going to be like in 28? Is he even going to make it? Will they legalize cocaine? They're too anti-drug. The Americans have this... I don't know what it is, this anti-drug thing in... Yo, is that Red? Yo, gang. What's up, Red? Red the goat. Yo, this stream is lit. We got Red, Smart Mark, Arnie's here, Afro too. Yo, Tristan, holy. Simon, Adam, yo, the boys. DEA just said they'll change oh, I saw that. To Schedule 3. Wow. Is that federally? That's unbelievable. I don't know, man. Well, you guys know how I feel about drugs. I hate this blanket term, drugs. It's so stupid. It's such a stupid thing. So you're telling me mushrooms, cocaine, heroin, and coffee are all the same thing? Like, get out of here. So ridiculous. I'm glad Norway has like 10 parties to choose from during voting. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, Canada has the same problem as the US. This like 2-party system. We have a third party that gets a pretty decent chunk of the vote, but it's the same as the US. You gotta vote red or blue, or else you're just wasting your time. You know what's fascinating though? I think I've voted for like every party. I think I voted for every single one except for the French one. There's a French party we have. I don't know how to say it. Tristan probably knows how to say it. But I've voted all over the place, man. Yo, Cowboy heading out? Yo, Cowboy, my guy, appreciate you as always. You know, hopefully the whole studying, work thing, IT, maybe education, program, school, whatever it is, hope you figure it out, my friend. But keep us up to date. Let us know. We're here for you, bro. Uh-oh, yo, Red's calling you out, man. Cowboy better stay. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. You voted communist over... Yeah, so I voted red, blue, green, purple, and yellow. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I voted everyone except for the light blue, right? Yeah, I always vote depending on the person running and the needs of my district, let's say, for example. I don't have this thing where, like, I already know what my vote is because I voted the same way for 20 years. Like, I don't have a team. So that's how I do it. I kind of vote based on what I think I am in agreement with. And so it fluctuates, right? I think last time I voted purple, which was like the only party that wanted freedoms against like the mask mandate and the businesses closing and all that type of stuff. Red, we're talking about Counter-Strike earlier. Do you play? No Counter-Strike? Not anymore? Yeah, dude, I'm trash at Counter-Strike, dude. I'm garbage. I'm the worst. That game's too hard. And also, people are too good at peeking corners. Like, that's just crazy. Next election in Norway is 2025. I strongly believe cannabis will become legal here the election after that. Germany started a movement in Europe after they did it. Wait, hold on. Yeah, we have an election next year too. Yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, the whole cannabis thing. It's like, yo, let adults just be adults. If you want to smoke, you should smoke. If you want to drink, you should be able to drink. Like, what are we doing here, man? We're still talking about this shit? This music is ass. Haven't played multiplayer in years. It's fun. Pew pew pew. Yo, it's too much fun for me. I can't play. Yo, I won't let you spread this video game propaganda. You guys play. Video games are not for me, man. I can't do it. I can't do it, man. Okay, let's put it this way. If I started playing Diablo 2 or StarCraft or something again, I'd probably stop streaming. Because I'd be playing right now. I'd probably play. Oh, man. I watch StarCraft like every day, man. So bad. Such an addict. It's the only stupid game I haven't been able to kick. I don't know why that is. Weed is legal in my state. Only took till I was 29. Yeah, damn, son. Like, who is it that's holding this weed progression back? You know what I mean? Like, who are the politicians that still think that adults shouldn't be able to roll a blunt if they want? Like, I don't understand. The fact gambling is legal without any limits makes no sense that drugs are illegal. Yeah, and gambling, it's like a sickness. It like ruins people's lives. Like there's all this like suicide and shit. So many things wrong with our society, boys. It sucks. But what can you do, right? There's only so much. That's what happened with Trudeau. Oh, dude. Don't remind me. Don't remind me of our boy Justin. Well, definitely not our boy, but apparently everyone loves him since 2013. But who knows? Derek, is it inevitable that the younger generations will take power over the governments in all countries and therefore laws might change accordingly? Wow, that's a fascinating question. So this is what terrifies me about the woke mind virus in academia, like in universities, this super left-wing progressive liberal mindset that it seems like all universities and higher forms of education adhere to. Not saying that that's like totally bad, but the fact that there's just this one dominant way of thinking when it comes to where our future leaders are going to school and learning. So that seems problematic to me, right? Not just because it's left. Like imagine if it was right or whatever. Imagine it leans too much one way. And so what do you think is going to happen? Those kids are going to graduate university, they're going to get their degrees, they're going to enter the workforce, and they all think the same way? Like, that's not good. Like, you got to have a mix. You got to have both ideas. So, yeah, man, there could be a massive shift. Like, what do you call it? The Gen X? No, Gen Z? Because us millennials, we're in the workforce already, right? Yeah, who knows what Gen Z is going to do? I don't know. What's the latest movie you watched that you would recommend? Oh, dang. What's the latest movie that I watched that I would recommend? And I haven't watched any good movies in a while. That's a great question. What's the latest movie that I've watched that I would recommend? Man, this is tough because I have to reach. Because I quit like all Netflix, I quit movies, I quit TV shows, I quit everything, video games, I quit all that stuff. But probably, was it Parasite? Is it Korean? I can't remember now. That movie Parasite, the Asian one with the house, that was pretty crazy. Hold on, let me get it right. I'm pretty sure it's South Korean, right? Parasite. 2019. Yeah, this movie. God, that shit was good. Yeah, I'll say that. Parasite 2019. We need to play StarCraft sometimes. I want to see what you got. Oh, I haven't played in a long time. I watch like every day almost. Yeah, I love StarCraft. When I was younger, I thought about moving to Seoul, South Korea. because I was so good at StarCraft like regionally, but then you realize once you play South Koreans, like I had some friends that were Korean, and eventually I played some better people, but once you face South Korean people in StarCraft, holy shit, dude. It's like some next level. Because even when I went to South Korea, they have StarCraft on television. It's nuts. And it's such an old game. It's just kind of embarrassing. I have a pretty good hip-hop track if you're down. Yo, I'm down. Yo, Afro, I'm always down to promote your music, my friend. Especially unreleased stuff. Let's go. Derek, you gotta check out this article about an AI Catholic priest baptizing babies in... Wait. Is that real? Are you trolling? That can't be real. What the hell is that? Baptizing babies in Gatorade? What the fuck? The heck? Yo, what is this song? His ass. Oh my god. You know what? I don't even... Why am I even surprised? With AI? Oh, you know what has been hilarious? Have you guys seen the deep fakes of LeBron James and Kevin Durant when they're having the post-game news conference where they're talking about, you know, the Phoenix Suns getting eliminated, and then last night the Lakers getting eliminated, and then the deep fakes use like AI or I don't know, whatever they use to change what LeBron is saying. And he's like talking all this shit about D'Angelo Russell better brush up on his Mandarin because he's gonna go have to play in Beijing, and and you can tell it's fake, right? But dude, imagine if it when we get to the point where you can't tell that stuff is fake. There's gonna be deep fakes of like imagine my dumbass, or no, not me because my channel's not popular. Imagine like Joe Rogan or any of these big time podcast people, the deep fakes that are going to come out in the future. Holy shit. Red pause? Yo, Shawshank Redemption. That's a good movie. Morgan Freeman and God, what's his name? I'll never forget the poster with the thing when the guy throws a little rock statue and it goes through the poster. Spoiler alert. Oh, Dune 2. I haven't seen it. I saw the first Dune. Yo, Dune is dope. I had the board game. Yo, do any of you guys play board games? It's another thing that I love board games. Oh, good stream so far. I'm glad I made it. Just like hanging out, you know? This is one thing that you guys will also realize as you get older and all your friends start families and advancing their careers. There's hardly any moments that you'll have just to shoot the shit with the boys, with your close group of friends. It's even my cousins and my brother, I hardly see them. And just being able to hang out and talk about whatever, I miss that. I think that's why I like this stream so much, because it has that same type of vibe where even though I can't see you guys, but I can still read the questions or read the responses, and we can have back and forth. It's like as if we're just chilling. And I don't know, I love that. It's so much fun. But yeah, if you guys have that now with you have a group of friends that are, you know, around, don't take that for granted because it's going to fade. That's Stephen King. Yo, wait, really? Shawshank Redemption's from Stephen King? Or are you talking about something else? Sorry, guys, I'm always behind in the chat. Look up Father Just. Oh, Jesus Christ. Father Just. What are you doing to me, Red? Oh my. Okay, I'm gonna watch this later. What the hell is that? Look at his face. What the fuck? What the hell? Oh, okay. I'm gonna save that gem for later. Shit. Derek, that fucking scene where the guy in the basement sticks his head out during the ghost story and oh. Yeah, man. Yo, Parasite, so good. Yo, this music is fucking ass. Some funky playlist. Oh, Afro, you play board games? Yo, Catan. And you guys play Settlers of Catan? The game with those... Are they hexagons? Or octagons? Can't remember. It's a while. With those honeycomb pieces, and then you have the wood, rock, wheat, and sheep. And then you roll the dice. Great game. That was my gateway game into board games, was Settlers of Catan, many years ago. I puked all over my buddy's StarCraft set because I was on beer and the shrooms kicked in. Oh my god. Dude. Shit. Also, any Mafia-like game? Werewolf, Spy... Yo, I have Spyfall. Yo, Secret Hitler. I considered buying that game. The title makes me laugh. It's like you have the role of liberals or fascists, right? A funny board game. Werewolf is always good too. That's always a good game. Sent the... Oh, for music? All right, blessed. Oh, I gotta load up my Discord. Hot Fuzz. The book is Rita Hayworth. And the Shawshank Redemption... Oh, what? Yo, I didn't know that, bro. Yeah, right. Okay, let's see. Afro sent me some porn. Oh. Hold on, I gotta download this. Go download. Okay. All right, we can play some of Afro's music. You know what? Let's save it for the end. I'm probably gonna wrap it up in 20 minutes or so. Let's save Afro's song for the end. And that'll be a good way to wrap up the stream. He did Stand By Me also. It's called The Body in the Book. The Body in the Book. Huh. Interesting. Stephen King, The Body. Damn, 1982. Dude, you guys ever hear about Stephen King's story? About how he wrote all these amazing books? And was it The Shining that he forgot that he even wrote it because he was doing so much drugs? He's all coked up out of his mind just writing. Oh, you gotta go to sleep though? Okay. We can run it now. Yo, 4:40 a.m. Okay. Well, we can wrap it up. Yeah, let's wrap it up then. Oh, it was Cujo that he forgot? Dude, that's crazy. But imagine you're just blasted out of your mind. You're just writing these amazing novels and you completely forget that you wrote one of them. Shit. That's nuts. All right, let's play some of Afro's music, and then we can wrap up the stream. Appreciate you guys, especially Afro and Arnie, man, staying up so late, dude, craziness. I promise a weekend stream we'll get back to the afternoons. Let's see what Afro's got. Sax with 3 X's. Mastered. All right, boys, let's listen to this one and wrap it up. Damn, son. That was sick. Yo, guys, check out Afro's channel if you enjoyed the song. All right, boys, I'm out. Thanks again for everyone showing up. This was a great stream. I'll see you guys Thursday night, and if not then, we'll do it on the weekend for the earlier time. So, bye.